Hey there folks, Pliskin again. I'm out here showing the new scope that I put on my Marlin 15YN 22 bolt action single shot. I put the Simmons 3-10 by 44 on it. Simmons 3-10 by 44. Now originally the only scope that was on the Marlin 15YN was the Redfield Tracker 4-power scope, but it was fixed to 4-power. The Redfield was. This one goes from 3-power to 10-power. I think you could see the 10, yeah, right there. Come on, camera, focus. Yeah, right there you can see it. It's blurry. I'm not going to mess with it, like turn the dials or none of that, because the scope is sitting loose in the rings. I mean, it's snug to where that it won't flop around, but it's in there tight enough just to hold it on. But it's loose enough so that when we get it to the range, we will be able to tighten it down and adjust it to my eye and line it up correctly with the little tool that we have. But yeah, this should greatly improve my shooting ability with this little Marlin 15YN, because I seen how it was shooting with that Winchester Expert 22 ammo the other day, and I was just thinking to myself, it's like, I gotta get a better scope for this. And I've had the Simmons 3-15 by 44 for a while. I had it on my AR-15 at one point, but the original scope rings that I had on there, see, these are new Millet scope rings, and they are engraved, and I have to say that engraving on it's beautiful, very classy. Let's let Evel Knievel get on down the road. Everybody in this town's got a car that screams every time it goes about 5 miles per hour. I don't know why. But yeah, these scope rings, I went and bought these yesterday for $20. The guy at the gun store, is the same gun store that I had went and bought my DPMS Oracle at. He had these, and these are leftovers too. These are old Millet rings. He'd had them in the back since, like, I don't know, like the price tag was a 1920, or not 1920, 1995 price tag, but the case said 2009 on the back. So I don't know, but these were the appropriate height, because I needed higher scope rings, because this bell is rather large up here on the front. And on the old scope rings, it would bump the barrel right here. Here comes another car. But as you can see, there's a dovetail here for the rear sight. The front sight's still on. But yeah, I got new glass on the Marlin, so now I should be able to shoot this even better than what I was before. Because with the 4-power scope, I was shooting pretty decent. I could shoot pretty good, but after you got past like 40 yards, it started getting blurry, because I've actually shot this little 22 out to 100 before and got some pretty decent groups. But that old Redfield Tracker was a bit long in the tooth. I mean, it's a nice scope. That Redfield Tracker, I've said it all along, that Redfield Tracker would be great for like an AK-47 or an SKS, if you manage to scope an SKS and we're still able to load ammo into it. But I just needed something just a little bit more modern on it, I'd say. So I upgraded my Marlin 15YN, and I got a big box, well, not a big box, but a box of 20 cartridges of 223 PMC bronze, 55 grain, full metal jacket boat tail, and they're coming out at 2,900 feet per second at muzzle velocity. I paid $7.29 for these, so To my knowledge, I don't think I've ever done a ammo test with PMC out of the DPMS Oracle. I can't remember, but I will indeed do an ammo test on it now. I'll open up the package and show you what it looks like. Alright, 20 cartridges, full metal jacket, .223 PMC. So we will see how those perform out of the DPMS Oracle. They should perform pretty well. I know that the PMC Bronze that I shot out of the M1A performed pretty decently, even though it was getting consistent 3 MOA groups. But with plinking ammo out of the M1A, I expect groups like that. Not really a big deal when it's plinking ammo. And the M1A is pretty picky about what it eats too. Anyway, I figured I'd show you all my recent purchases and upgrades for the little Marlin 15YN. It's a handy little rifle. Absolutely love it. A very good squirrel gun. And this new scope on top doesn't add a whole lot of weight either. It weighs relatively about the same as it did with the Redfield tracker on it. Figured I'd show my upgrades. Hope y'all enjoyed that last video I uploaded of Battlefield 5, me destroying some German players with the M1 Garand scoped. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, see you all in the next video.